It'll be our secret. You can tell me.
He's okay, but I really wanted a sister.
Really? Why is that?
'Cause girls rule.
That's true. Why else?
We can wear matching dresses.
There is that.
And boys yell and hit. They're mean. Gracia! Mommy, we saw a fish jump right out of the water.
You did?
Yep, they were eating mosquitoes.
No way. Did she drive you crazy?
No. But do you know where fish sleep at night?
I haven't even thought about it.
He sleeps through everything, doesn't he?
Yeah, where do you have yours? You sleep through everything but the night. Then you never sleep at all.
I'll make that trade.
Ooh, just even more crushing in slow motion, isn't it?
That's gotta hurt. That's gonna leave a mark, Jim.
What will it do to the stallion morale right now at this point in the game? I mean,
I know, it's just like they've backed him up right
Come on,
in
come
the
on.
zone. They've gotta make a play here.
they need 6 yards behind snapper now. Sanderson is.
Can we assume you haven't started dinner?
Overtime, baby.
We should start heading home. You've got court tomorrow morning.
8 a.m. Got it. We'll leave right after we eat.
Peterson in motion. It's a fleet.
Mom, come on! How do you not run it? What are you doing?
Picks it up.
We in?
That's it.
Good. Hey, Tim's riding with me. You girls are on your own.
Fine with us.
Do you want to ride with us in the cool car with the cool guys going really fast, or do you want to ride with them?
Go with you.
That's what I thought. Let's go. Hey, we'll beat him home. I got something I want to show you.
Sorrows out?
Better. In you go. Buckle up.
Come on, Kate. You don't have to carry that over.
I know, but if I don't go fetch my husband, he'll be there for hours.
Check it out.
Oh, wow. Thought you were gonna wait.
Yeah, I was gonna, but, I guess I didn't. Ellie and I picked him up yesterday. Graphite shafts, forged titanium heads.
They were made special. Mommy doesn't know. You have to keep it a secret.
Hey, hold your godson for a sec, will you, Kate?
Looks like you got a tan.
Oh, he's SPF 30. Here you go, Munchkin. You know, we should get out to the lake more often. You know, my parents don't go out there anymore.
Anytime. We used to have a ball down there, remember? Before the husbands.
And babies. What do you want to bet Mike's showing your husband his new secret golf clubs?
He didn't.
He did. $3,200. You didn't want to go to college anyway, did you?
How do you guys do it? Mike can't make much more than Tim.
We don't. It's like it just has to have all this stuff, and it has to be the best. My folks help us out now and then. Ike doesn't know it, but it's about to come to a screeching halt.
And then what?
Then we live within our means. What a concept. Time for Mike to grow up. Let's go, Munchkin. Is he beautiful? Or am I just being his mother?
You're just being his mother. What'd you think of Anne's living room?
Thought it was great. I thought the whole house was great. She didn't have any help?
Nope. She designed it all herself.
I think she missed her calling.
Want to turn out the light?
Yeah, just give me a sec. Hon, I gotta be in court at 8
I
tomorrow.
know, but my temp was up this morning.
I thought Dr. Wynn said...
They were doing the checks again. They could be wrong. My temp was up. What do you say, counselor?
Well, if I have to.
Hey, you want some more coffee?
No, I gotta go. No, I shouldn't be later than 7 tonight. You wanna work out?
Sure. I could use a swim. Meet you at the club?
I'll call you. You at the hospital this afternoon?
Yes.
I'm not here.
Morning, Kate. Morning. Do you have some good news?
No, I'm sorry. I'm afraid the test results are the same.
There's no chance that maybe...
No. And there's no point in repeating these tests over and over again. The results are accurate.
What about in vitro?
Well, that hasn't changed either. It's just not an option for you. Look, I can give you the name of another OBGYN. Get a second opinion. But I've reviewed everything. I've been through your tests, your MRI, with a couple of the other doctors here in the practice, and
There are no other options?
I wish I had another answer for you.
His lunch ended up on the wall. I don't think he wants to be here.
Well, we may have something better for you to do. There's a new program involving infants, newborns with no parents.
So these children have been abandoned.
Well, that and some of their parents are incapable of taking care of them. It's real simple. You go to the nursery for a 2-hour shift, take a baby for 30 minutes, rock him, hold him, talk to him, put him back and take another. These children just need to be touched by another human being. You interested? We can start tomorrow.
Hello, fairy princess.
Do you want a wish?
Oh, yes.
Then close your eyes. Your wish is granted.
Well,
We'll see.
Come on, Mommy, let's go.
hey, we're going. I really appreciate this, Kate. Mike promised he'd be home.
He's been working late a lot lately, huh?
Yeah, they're breaking ground on some big building in Chicago. It's been going crazy with last-minute changes in the blueprints. Come on, I got a bottle for Logan in the fridge. Don't look at the mess. Quitting? When did you decide this? I thought you'd love volunteering at the hospital.
I told them this afternoon.
Why?
I've just gotten old. I mean, how many magazines can you deliver?
Well, I don't know how you did it. The hospital depresses the hell out of me.
Well, it's just something to do while I took time off the agency. Dr. Wynn thought that not working as a stressed out exec might help us get pregnant.
Any news on that front?
Not yet. But they're redoing the tests, and in vitro might be a possibility.
Oh, man, I hope not. You just keep Tim on the job. It'll happen. Logan was a total surprise. We wanted to wait at least another year.
Well, we're trying.
Hey, take a look at that. The family photo just came back. Beginning to look so much like Mike, it's scary. If I didn't know any better, I'd wonder who the mother is.
Hey, how'd it go?
He ate, he slept. Trick-or-treaters keep you busy?
Earlier, but it's been pretty quiet the last hour.
They waited till I got home. Trick or treat! Happy Halloween. Hello?
Hey, Kate, it's Mike. Listen, can you do me a favor? I was talking to Ann on the phone a while ago, and she got up to answer the door, and I think she left the phone off the hook. I keep calling back, but nobody picks up. Can you please go next door and ask my wife to hang the phone up? Sure. Okay. I'll see you.
Bye.
Ann? Ann? I need an ambulance. I need an ambulance right now.
She's my wife! Mr. Harding, I understand you must feel, but it's really important that no one be in here.
She's my wife, damn it.
You want us to catch this guy, don't you? This room has to be untouched.
Oh, Jesus, Tim.
The door was slightly open. Anne would never leave the door like that. I knocked. I went inside. The baby was crying upstairs.
Did you go straight to the kitchen? Why?
I don't know. I had this terrible feeling that something was wrong. The phone was off the hook. Then I don't know.
It's all right, Mrs. Powell. Take your time. What happened then?
I just ran home and to Tim. I was pretty hysterical.
This Frankenstein you saw, Tell me about him.
He was with the last group. It was late. They were older. He seemed taller. Maybe it was a costume.
Did he speak to you? Did you hear his voice? When you saw him go up the walk to the Harding house, was he with the group?
No, the others went next door. He was by himself.
When was the last time you talked to her?
Around 9:15, I called her, told her I'd be working for another half hour or so. And then the doorbell rang. Trick-or-treater, she said. I waited for 5 minutes or so, and then I hung up. I thought it was the baby who was crying, or she got distracted.
While you were waiting, did you hear anything?
I didn't hear anything.
You thought she'd call you back?
Yeah. I tried again, I guess 10 minutes later, and no one answered.
You have call waiting?
Yes. I just thought somebody had left the phone off the hook. So I called Kate next door. And I asked her to come over here. And I asked her to tell Ian to hang up the damn phone.
If this is a random thing, a guy in a costume murdering whoever answers a door, it'll be tough. Real tough. There's no motive. There's no connection whatsoever between the killer and the victim. This is Halloween. You open your door for anyone.
Is there anything else that we can do?
No, if you remember anything, some small detail that might help, write it down. Again, Mr. Harding, I'm terribly sorry. Good night.
Good night. Mike, you're staying in our guest room tonight. I don't want you here by yourself.
No, I'm all right. I am. I really appreciate you guys taking care of the kids. If they wake up, if they're scared or anything, will you call me, please?
You want me to stay a while?
No, I really want to be by myself. Thank you.
Mike? You all right?
help me, I had to have it all. I mean, look at this house. Look at all the crap that we have. That television in there cost $5,500. I have a little brass machine on the kitchen counter for making my cappuccinos. $500. The car, the golf clubs, the stereo, it is all just garbage.
Mike, what does this have to do with Anne?
Come on, why do you think I've been working so much? Huh? Taking on extra projects. This stuff. This stuff is what I traded my wife for. This is my fault.
You don't do this to yourself.
It's done. Never to be undone. If I'd been here tonight, if I'd been home, then Anne would be alive right now, and I guarantee you that. I need to be unconscious.
He can't blame himself for this.
Well, he does. He's real worried about Logan and Ellie growing up without a mother. You know, he asked if anything happened to him, if we would take the kids.
What'd you say?
I said, of course, not to worry.
Well, I'm sure if something did happen, they would go to the grandparents.
No. Anne and I talked about this. Not about this, but when Logan was christened, about what would happen if she and Mike were in a car accident or something, and did not want those kids brought up by the grandparents. We would take the kids, Tim.
Okay. I just don't think it's something we need to worry about.
So they didn't find any fingerprints, not even on the knife?
Not the Billings will tell us.
What are they doing then?
I don't know. It's like they've sort of just thrown up their hands. Halloween, people wearing costumes.
You tell him. Go ahead.
I know this guy who works at the police department. Called me yesterday. Says this is the third murder in the last year like this.
A guy in a costume?
No. Everything but. A stabbing, woman home alone, no motive, no robbery, no assault. Yeah. You think Billings wants to even consider this could be connected?
Hey. You don't look like you're doing so good.
I saw her.
Who?
My mommy in her coffin. I saw her. Who's gonna take care of me?
Your daddy. He's gonna take care of you. He loves you very much.
But Daddy goes to work and he goes on trips.
Oh. Somebody very nice is going to take care of you. And sometimes, if you want, you can stay at my house.
Kate wanted me to tell you that it's not a problem, really. She's happy to take care of Logan for a couple of days till you get your balance. Ellie might be plenty for you to handle right now.
No, I want them both at home. I might not get much sleep, but hey, I'm not getting much sleep anyway, you know? Kate did tell me that she'd watch him during the day, so if I could drop him off first thing in the morning, that'd be great.
Are you going back to work already?
Yeah, I was thinking about it. It's better than not. I've got a big project going up in Chicago. Maybe it'll just help me take my mind off all this. But, you know, I don't want to be insensitive or this is the wrong time, but
Go ahead.
do you want to get a boat?
What?
Do you want to get a boat?
What do you mean?
I mean a boat. I've been thinking about it for a while, and I thought I thought maybe you'd want to go in on it with me, be partners.
I don't know.
I want to be a sailboat. Maybe like a 40-footer or something that'll sleep 6. I don't think about it. It could be fun. God, it's beautiful here, isn't it?
Really? He said that? I wouldn't pay much attention to it. Living in the present's got to be so painful.
Yeah, I guess you got a point.
I'm worried for the kids.
Why?
Mike's never been alone with them all night. Logan's only a few months old. What's he gonna do when he needs a 2 a.m. feeding?
Don't get too close to those kids. Somewhere down the line, I'm sure he'll remarry. Those kids don't need to lose a mother twice.
Hey, how'd he do?
He slept like a baby. I woke up around 3. I gave him a bottle. It was fine.
How'd you do?
I woke up around 4. Gave myself a bottle. Listen, I'm driving Ann's car today. Tow truck's coming to pick up the Beamer and take it to the body shop. Bye, baby. I love you, and I'll see you this afternoon.
Okay.
You be good for Aunt Kate, all right?
Call me if you want me to feed him dinner.
Yeah.
We were all at UW together. Mike was on a full ride, baseball. He met Ann sophomore year. And that was that. They started going together almost immediately. Got married a year out of school.
Did he have any brothers, sisters?
No. To tell you the truth, I'm not sure. Does he have any?
Not that he ever mentioned. He wasn't close to his family. His folks lived in Bellingham, I think.
Markleyville, just south a few miles.
Are his parents alive?
Not sure. He just wasn't close to them. After he left for college, he never went back.
Did his parents go to the wedding?
No. Actually, we've never even met them. Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
It's my understanding that there have been 2 other similar murders this year. I want to know if Ann's murder could be connected.
I've not discounted that possibility. But we have a lot of murders in this city. A lot of them go unsolved. We had 40 this year.
How many were home invasions? A woman alone, a stabbing, no sexual assault.
You know I can't tell you that, counselor.
Right. Wouldn't want the papers going around saying there's a serial killer on the loose.
No, we wouldn't.
One that's already killed 3 times?
Especially if it gets in the way of investigating this murder. Thank you for your time.
Okay, you know where everything is, right?
Yes, thank you.
And the grandparents have them next weekend.
Mm-hmm.
How about you? You okay?
Yeah.
You want me to bring you a present from Chicago? Come here. Oh, I love you, little girl. You be a good girl, all right? Okay. That's it. Oh, hey, I almost forgot. I'm gonna have some work done in the house, so don't freak out if you see people coming and going.
Okay.
All right, that's it. I'll see ya. I'll call tonight.
I can't think of anything else, can you? Want to go look at your room? Come on, let's go. Oops. You think this is okay? We can get you more stuff tomorrow. Hey. Want to talk about it? I'm listening.
Is Daddy gonna come back?
Of course he's coming back. Do you remember your daddy going on business trips before?
Yes.
Has he always come back?
Yes.
Well, he will this time too, I promise. 10 days, that's all. Every day we'll count them, okay?
Okay. Kate, are you gonna be my mommy now?
Sweetie. Sweetie, I'm gonna be like your mommy. I'm gonna love you, I'm gonna take care of you, and you never have to worry about anything.
Promise?
I promise. Promise.
I'm getting hungry.
Oh, the pizza will be here soon, honey.
Can I go play a video game?
I don't know. Maybe if you ask your Uncle Tim. Your little brother's ready for a change.
Please?
Do you have any money?
No. Please?
You got a real cutie. Thanks. What's his name? This is Logan. What's his name?
This is Steven. Oh, he's getting to be such a big boy. Logan looks, 3 months?
Right.
Steven had nothing but problems at that age. Potato something, earaches. I don't know. I do know that I did not sleep for an entire 2 months. See your first? I know.
I have a 6-year-old, Ellie.
I'm hoping for a girl. But if we don't get one, we'll just do it again.
I hope it goes well for you.
Thanks.
Just leave him. He'll stop crying. You go to him, you'll only encourage him.
Hey, that TV keeping you up, baby. Come. Yeah, yes. Hush, little baby, don't say a word. Mama's gonna buy you a mockingbird. If that was gonna buy you a diamond ring. If that diamond ring don't shine, mama,
Why are all those boxes in front?
I'm not sure, hon. Your dad said he was having some work done.
These ones as well? Yeah.
Hi. You must be Kate.
Hi.
Mike told me you'd be around. I'm Stephanie Saunders, Mike's interior designer.
But the house was just redone. Anne just decorated the whole thing.
It looked wonderful. She had quite an eye.
Yeah, so why is he...
Mike didn't say. I can guess. You walk in the house and you're reminded of her everywhere you turn. After a tragedy, a lot of people simply move.
Seems like such a waste.
Some of the furniture's going to Goodwill.
You know, I have space in my basement. Anne worked hard in the church rummage sale. Maybe we could store it at my house. Right on top of that box would be good.
I've got work to do. We are going to have some time for ourselves this weekend, right? Or is that too much to ask?
Hello? Mike. Guess who it is?
Daddy!
Someone here insists on speaking with you. Just a sec.
Huh? Hi, Daddy.
I'm sorry the death of our friend has inconvenienced your life. I'd appreciate it, though, if you'd at least try to mask your feelings around Ellie. This is hard enough for her. I'd like her to feel she's welcome.
I'm telling you, Kate, you're getting too attached to these kids. It's going to really tear you up when they're gone.
There's a couple clothing stores right here, so go through it pretty good before we compress. It was wrapped up, taped up tight in that wrapping paper. Looks like bloodstains. I've seen it on TV.
When's the last time you emptied that dumpster?
Well, normally every week. But the streets have been so torn up out there. It's been about 3 weeks.
Thank you.
No problem.
And just have copies made for everyone in the office. Thank you.
Hey,
Hey.
can I buy you lunch?
Oh, God, that'd be great, but I've got a meeting to prepare for this afternoon.
Do you have a minute now? It's a legal question.
Sure. Yeah, okay.
I just dropped off the kids at the grandparents'.
Right, we picked them up Sunday before the game.
I don't think they can take care of them.
What do you mean?
They're getting old. Logan's a real handful. Are they gonna wake up when he cries? Grandma Patterson doesn't have the slightest clue what to feed him.
They are the children's grandparents. And whether they're capable of caring for them or not is Mike's call, don't you think? Now, what's your question? I got a mountain of stuff here.
Simple. How can we become the kids' legal guardians if something happens to Mike?
I think the personal question precedes the legal here. And that is, do we even want them? Or do I have no say in the matter at all? You even listen to what I have to say?
Of course I do, Tim, but we've been trying.
We've been trying to have our own kids. And answer your question, yes. Mike could name us as guardians for his children. But that is something that we need to talk about first.
There he is.
What is it? What's going on?
I'm arresting you for the murder of Ann Harding.
You know, this isn't exactly what I had in mind when I asked for results.
Turn around, Mike.
You know, Detective, I think you're going to be very embarrassed.
I'll Mirandize you on the way downtown.
No idea. Well, I can imagine. I thought I was going to be in there for a long, long time. Where'd you come up with 100,000? I didn't.
McGuire's one of the best. Certainly in this city, he's tops. He said the preliminary hearings will be in about 11, 12 days. Mike, why does Billings think it was you?
I know a couple things. First, they found the Frankenstein costume with Anne's blood on it in a dumpster, apparently halfway between my house and my office.
Billings thinks that you went home, put on a costume, killed Anne, then went back so that you could be at work when I called you. That's ludicrous.
What else?
Her life insurance policy. Apparently that gives me motive.
That was Anne's idea. I remember talking to her about it when Ellie was just a baby.
I know, Tim. I'm just telling you what they think.
All right, when will we know if they have anything else?
McGuire's working on that now. Strictly speaking, we should hear for the first time at the hearing.
There's nothing else. There's nothing. Richard, I don't know. I can't tell you how much I appreciate you guys supporting me.
Mike, we're here for you.
Thank you.
We have to get going.
At the least, I'd like one of you to give character witness at the hearing.
I think Kate would make more of an impression than me.
I agree. As Anne's best friend, I think she'd be very effective. Kate?
Sure. What would I say?
You'll be wanting a sense of Mike's character, who he is, how you perceive their marriage, the kind of things that can't be written down in black and white. Can you do that?
Sure.
All right. Let's take a look at what Billings has. They feel they have motive. Mike is the beneficiary of a life insurance policy on Anne, taken out at the time of Ellie's birth. $500,000. Can you think of anything else that Billings could come up with?
Like what?
Were you having problems in your marriage?
No, I mean, it wasn't sunshine and flowers every day, but what marriage is. Anne and I had a good marriage. We loved each other.
Did you ever have an affair?
Is that what they're implying?
No, these are just obvious areas that Billings will pursue.
No, I'm not having an affair. I've never had an affair.
Good. Billings will make the case that you had the opportunity. Your office is a 20-minute drive from home. You drove home, killed your wife, drove back to work, called Kate. Was anybody else working late? Somebody who could corroborate your story?
No.
Janitor, parking lot attendant?
No, I don't think so.
Billings is going to argue that Mike, using Halloween as a cover, entered the house with a key, surprised Anne in the kitchen, and murdered her there.
They've got nothing more concrete than this vague speculation.
I think Billings took a big gamble. Unless something new and very damning turns up, this shouldn't even go to trial.
Have you thought about going back to work?
No, I haven't.
Well, maybe you should. I mean, I don't think pretending to be Ellie and Logan's mom...
Pretending? I'm not pretending anything, especially about being their mother. But I am going to do everything I can to help those kids. If it means taking care of them full-time, then that's what I'll do. And if you don't like it, Tim, I could care less. I made a promise to Anne, and I intend to keep it. Hello? Hi. Sure. No problem. I'll be right over. That was Mike. Logan's been crying all night. He won't stop. Should I call him back and say, hey, this is not our problem. You deal with it? I didn't think so. Gotta go.
Hey, Kate, sorry to call you. I can't get him to stop crying.
When did he get his bottle?
About 40 minutes ago. I tried burping him, but nothing comes out.
Did you try this? Shh. Ah. Big old gas bubble. Is that what you had?
Now, where'd you learn how to do that?
Do you realize how much time you spent away working last year? Anne and I spent a lot of time together. Looks like a different house.
Yeah, it's different. Not sure if it works, but it's definitely different. Hey, you sit for a second?
Yeah.
Kate, do you think I did it?
Did you?
No. I didn't. Did you? You killed her, didn't you? You killed her because you can't have kids of your own. It's the only way you could get them.
What a horrible thing to say.
No, it's not, because it's true. You're the last person to see her alive. And you're the only person who saw this Frankenstein character. And besides me, you're the only person who's got a key to this house. After I called you, you went next door and you killed Anne. And then you ran and you told Tim that you found her dead on the floor, didn't you? Didn't you? You see? You see how that feels? Of course you didn't kill her, I know that. But for anybody to even ask that question is unimaginable. Kate, things have gotten so bizarre, I don't even know what's real anymore. All I know is that I need you to believe in me.
Tim's probably wondering where I am.
Again, let me stress, this is informal. It's not a trial, it's a hearing. All that will be determined is if there's probable cause for a trial, and we're going to show there isn't. Prosecution will state their case, then I will answer. And then, if the judge wishes, Kate, you'll talk with him.
When will we know?
If the judge rules that there's insufficient evidence to take this to trial, Mike's a free man, and we will know today.
We shared an apartment for a year after college.
You feel Anne would talk to you about any problems in the relationship?
Your Honor, I don't think there's anything Anne didn't talk to me about.
Is your friendship with Mike as close?
No, not like with Anne. I mean, we were like sisters, but I'd say I know Mike very well. We spent a lot of time together as couples. We vacationed together. Your Honor, Mike didn't do this. He loved Anne very much. He loved his family, the life he had. I never heard or saw anything to indicate otherwise, never.
No trial. Why so glum? You're a free man.
All we established is that I didn't kill Anne. I already knew that. This doesn't bring her back. And the person who did kill her is still out there.
It wasn't like talking to a judge, was it? It was like he was just trying to get a sense of who Mike is.
Sometimes I wonder if I know.
What do you mean?
I mean, he can lie with a perfectly straight face.
What is that supposed to mean? I mean, what is he lying about, Tim?
He lied about never having an affair. Last year, when his company used our firm and we took that trip to Chicago.
When Anne was pregnant?
We went out for dinner and a couple of women, Mike's friends, met us. I didn't do anything, just dinner, and I left. But Mike hooked up with one of them and was gone all night.
You let me go in that courtroom and give character testimony?
Exactly why I didn't say anything. Yeah, Mike cheated on Anne once, but that doesn't mean he killed her. Look, you don't think for a second. Kate, Mike did not kill Anne. We both know that.
Hey.
Hey.
Yeah, you seen the kids?
Kate said she was taking them down to the park. Mike, I told Kate about Chicago. She's pretty upset.
Kate? There was one night. Never happened again. Look, I know you got no reason to believe me, but that's the truth. Ellie! Let's go home, honey.
Daddy, I'm having fun. Can I stay with Aunt Kate?
Sure.
Mike, when Tim told me what you did, he also said that being unfaithful doesn't make you a killer. He was right. Did Anne know?
Katie, it was a mistake. I felt terrible about it. It never happened again.
Did Tim do anything?
Timmy's true blue. He leaves uncomfortable even having dinner with us. Thank you for speaking today in my hearing.
What do you want?
Mr. Harding, I'm a friend of your son, Mike. Do you have a moment?
Get you a coffee or a soda?
No, thank you.
Don't get many visitors. A friend of mine, you say? Well? How can I help you?
Did you know Mike's wife was murdered?
No. Damn. Anne, was it? Never met the girl.
Really? Why?
Why what?
Why did you never meet your son's wife?
He's gonna bring her here. Let me tell you something about Mike. Only thing the boy ever cared about was money. And we didn't have it. He got a scholarship to that fancy college, and he was gone and never looked back. Married a rich girl and elevated himself.
So you haven't had any contact with him at all?
Oh, yeah. Every month sends me a little check. He came home once when his mother died. But not since. Well, you're his friend. What did he tell you about me?
Not much, really. I think in college he said that you owned a construction company. Is that true?
Lived here 35 years. Mike lived here. Owned a construction company. Used to frame houses. Drove truck for a while. He don't know you're here, does he?
No.
I'd appreciate you not telling him. He doesn't send me much, but I kinda depend on it. So who did it?
Who did what?
Who killed the boy's wife, Anne?
Oh, someone broke in the house on Halloween.
Damn, that's a shame. I heard they had a boy or something.
Mr. Hardy, meet your grandson, Logan. What else?
We have 5 super spellers we have to learn by tomorrow.
That's a lot of homework.
I know, and we have to use them in a sentence.
What book were we supposed to remember?
My reading book.
You run up and get your clothes, okay? I'll be in the kitchen.
Okay.
Hi, sweetie, it's me. My plane lands about 8 o'clock, and I'll see you in front about 8:15. Can't wait.
I'm ready.
All right. Let's go. This little guy needs a bottle and a nap.
Can I go upstairs and play?
Sure you can, sweetie. I'm just gonna put him down, and then I'm gonna go do some laundry, okay?
Okay.
You gonna be all right?
Yep.
Hey.
Oh my God, you scared me.
Sorry. I left work a little early. I was gonna call, but, where'd you get this stuff?
Oh, it was getting thrown out, I thought, for the church rummage sale.
You've got no right. You've got... I don't want this stuff sold. I don't want anyone to have this. Do you understand me? This was Anne's.
Why do I get the feeling that we're going out for dinner tonight? Hmm? Hey. What's wrong?
Did Mike kill Anne? Could he have done that?
What happened?
I was in the basement, looking through the boxes for sale. Mike came down. He went crazy when he saw this stuff. I mean, he was out of his mind.
Because of the boxes?
He was like a different guy. I didn't know this guy.
Well, I mean, come on, honey. He threw that stuff out. He never wanted to see it again.
I thought he was gonna hurt me. If you'd seen his eyes. I drove down to meet his father. He lives in a rundown shack almost. Mike pays him to stay away. He never even met the grandkids.
Fine. Fine. So he's estranged from his family. We already knew that. Tell me something, one thing that indicates that he killed Anne.
That fling in Chicago. Was it a one-night stand?
Yes. Yes, that I know.
I heard a message on the phone machine. She's flying in. He's still seeing her, Tim.
You know this for sure.
I heard a message today.
Hi, Kate.
Hi, honey.
Hi. Here. Listen, Kate, I want to apologize for yesterday. I don't know what got into me. I just walked in, I saw that stuff, and it just took me back.
I understand. Don't worry about it.
Hey, I do worry about it. I was out of line, and I'm sorry. I'll see you this afternoon.
I know none of this is conclusive, but it's just too much to ignore.
This might come as a surprise to you, but none of this is news to me. Mike was always suspect one. Suspect two was you. I found that you've been struggling to have children. Have been seeing fertility specialists to no avail. Suddenly quit your work at the hospital and asked to work with newborns. You were the only one that knew if Ann was alive or not when you walked into that house. The death of your best friend gave you everything you wanted. But do I think you did it? Not likely. You know, Mike is another story. Stunk from square one. From everything you laid out and more.
This is the security tape from the parking garage where Mike worked. This is Mike's car. It never left during Ann's murder. I also checked the tapes at the front entrance.
So Mike was at work the whole time?
I'm sure you're aware that months prior to Ann's murder, there were two seemingly random homicides. Both women were murdered in their houses. One stabbed, one strangled. Last week we made an arrest. Something completely unrelated. Guy brags to a cellmate about body count. So we give him a DNA screen. Matched the skin found under the fingernails of victim number 2. But this is a copy of a traffic ticket he got on Halloween night. Fits in the window the coroner gave at the time of death. And it's a block away from Ann's house. We've got our guy.
I owe you an apology.
Katie, you don't owe me anything.
Please let me do this, Mike.
All right, come on in. Have a seat. Can I get you something to drink?
No, thanks. I was so angry at you, Mike. At your infidelity. Angry for Anne, because she never had the chance. And I saw everything through that anger. You know, it just made sense. If Anne had found out, I don't know if you would have worked it out or she would have left you. But I know she would have put the kids first. I want you to forgive me, Mike. I'm sorry.
Come here. Thank you. I want to thank you all for being here with me tonight. Somebody asked me earlier how I felt about Anne's killer being arrested today. Truth is, I don't know how I feel. I'd like to be happy, but I think I'm just more relieved that this man has been stopped before he could. I'd like to make a toast to the police department, who I did doubt, and more importantly, to you, my friends, for standing by me through this. And in particular, to Kate and Tim, who are not just my friends, but my family. I love you both.
Though the arrest won't bring Anne back, I hope that we can at least have some closure. Let's have a moment of silence for Anne. Are you sure wine goes with cookies?
It's a perfect compliment.
You're right. Brings out the sugar.
Kind of weird tonight.
No. All of a sudden, the guy just confesses.
Well, they had him with the DNA on the other. It's not like they can execute him twice.
Meaning,
There's no reason for him not to confess.
you're right.
We need to talk. I've been pretty self-centered lately. Pretty much a jerk. But I've seen you with the kids, and I realize how important it is to you. What a great mother you'd be. So, I'll help. I'll participate. And if Mike decides to remarry, or he and the kids move away or something, then we'll adopt. Hell, maybe we should anyway. What?
That's what. Did you know that it was at this lake that Anne first told me about meeting you?
Man, what'd she say?
She said you were a jock. She also said you were arrogant, cute.
You know, she wouldn't go out with me at first.
I really miss her. Every day.
Yeah, it doesn't get any easier, does it? I keep thinking she's on a long vacation or something. You know, when they caught him, I thought I'd feel better.
Doesn't work that way, does it?
No.
You know, I should tell you, I went to see your father. It's none of my business.
Tell you how I abandoned him? How I'd pay to keep him away? My dad's an alcoholic. He used to beat me and my mom for exercise. I never want to see him again.
Didn't know. Sorry.
Don't be. He is what he is. I knew by the time I was 8 that he was never going to change. I just wanted to leave.
I think it's time for this guy's lunch and a little nap.
What about your swim?
I still might go. Just looks cold.
It is cold.
I have done colder, though. Come on, Ellie. Grab your bucket. Let's go inside. No, you already looked there.
Oh, yeah, right. He's not there, and he's not there. Oh, there he is. He's beside the lions.
Yeah, that's him. Now it's time to go to sleep.
Can I do one more?
No, honey. That was the last one, remember? Now it's lights out. Night, sweetie. How's it going in there?
It's going.
Want some help?
Nope. Just company. You know, this might be the finest marinara sauce in the history of the world.
By the most modest chef.
That husband of yours doesn't get here soon. We're eating without him.
Well, he did say he was delayed. Well, these are great.
Ann sent her folks pictures of everything. I think they've got albums of albums. All right, you know what? Timmy's out of luck. This pasta's hitting the water. I'm starving.
I'm gonna go check on Logan.
Okay.
This is Kate Powell. Is Tim still there?
Yes, he is, Mrs. Powell. They're still in a meeting.
I need to speak to him, please.
I've been told not to interrupt.
This is very important. I need to speak to him right now.
I'll try, Mrs. Powell.
Hey, you've got to taste this. Is he on his way?
No, not yet. Oh, hi, Tim.
Damn it. This better be good.
We're having a great time.
The hell are you talking about?
Good, good, good. We'll wait for you.
Don't play around, kid. I gotta get back.
Absolutely. Hurry up, okay?
Is something wrong?
Absolutely. Yeah, hurry up. Okay, bye.
Huh? Delicioso, see?
Kate, why'd you put this under my bed?
That's a good question. Kate? I think she just didn't know where it was supposed to go. But thank you for bringing it out to us. Now you go to bed. Good night. Unbelievable. Guy you remember to change the tape in the security camera in the garage at work. There's always one thing you miss. Just one tiny detail you overlook. I forgot these even existed.
Mike.
Kate. It's okay, I'm not gonna hurt you. I have a proposition for you. I think it'll work out for both of us. I met somebody, and I like her a lot. Well, the point here for you is that I'm gonna be traveling a lot. And my new friend's got no interest in kids.
What are you talking about?
Is it for all intents and purposes, they'd be yours.
I don't understand.
Oh, I think you do, Kate. And if everything works out, I don't see any reason why you and Tim can't be named the legal guardians. You know, I don't think I really loved Dan. I don't feel one way or another about it. Kind of funny. So, Kate, there's the evidence. And there's the fire. What are you gonna do? We'll have to make sacrifices, Kate, to get what we want.
This isn't what I wanted.
Let me ask you a question. Do you really think I'd put my life in your hands like this?
Hey. Hey, man, it's about time you got here. I'm drain this pasta soon. It's gonna turn to mush.
Where's Kate?
She went for a swim.
Went for a swim?
Oh, that's good. I know, tell me about it. Thought she was just gonna get wet and come right back.
You know, she's actually been gone for a while.
Kate! 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 Hey!
I don't see her. I'm gonna call the sheriff and I'm gonna try and find some flashlights.
Kate! Kate!
She was scared. I could tell on the phone something was wrong.
I told her that it was a bad idea. That
She shouldn't go. But she said she swam all year, you know?
So you're cooking dinner here?
Yeah.
How long is she gone for?
I don't know, 20 minutes or so. I didn't really pay any attention to it till Tim got here.
Down the shore? Copy.
Did you find her? Is she alive?
Yeah, she's alive. Stand up, Mr. Harding.
Son of a bitch. Kill the mother of your own children. If you wanted to be with someone else, why don't you just leave? I hope you rot in hell.
Get him out of here. The neighbors on the shore must have been shocked to see you. You're quite a swimmer.
What's gonna happen to the children tonight?
Ordinarily, we turn them over to child services.
They've been staying with us.
That'll be fine. Of course, they'll go to their grandparents tomorrow until we make a determination.
Thank you. I don't want them to be scared.
I'll get them for you.
Does she know we're here?
I think so.
Me too. I miss her a lot.
I know, honey. So do I.
Uncle Tim said we could paint my room any color I wanted.
He did? Well...